Don't lose your license, save your license. Do the wise thing. Call Wiseman Lawyers today. 1300-947-352 or go to wisemanlawyers.com.au.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman and welcome back to Wiseman Lawyers Court Ride-Alongs, Cairns edition.
Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wiseman Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wiseman Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wiseman team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wiseman team at Wiseman Lawyers.
Once again, my name's Andrew Wiseman. I'm the owner and principal solicitor of Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only dedicated traffic offence law firm. When I say dedicated, all we do is traffic law, prevention and minimisation of loss of licence, and all we do is service Queensland. When I say Queensland, we will literally go everywhere. Obviously, I'm in Cairns today. In recent months, I've been at Townsville, Moranbah, Mackay, Mount Isa, Gladstone, you name it, we will go there. We've got jobs at Mackay and possibly Normanton later this month, and we also go regularly to everywhere in every other place in Queensland that doesn't require a plane flight. Toowoomba, Coolangatta, Dalby, as I said, you name it, we will go there. All we do is the prevention and minimisation of loss of licence. So if it happened in a car and you're either going to lose your licence or go to jail or anything in between, that's all we do. Everything from low range DUIs right up to multiple pile-ups with serious injury and repeat offenders who face a very real risk of jail. I've got a matter on in the district court at the moment where the guys had a 3-car pile-up whilst under the influence of liquor, and there was grievous bodily harm caused. At first instance, you might think, what a nasty person, but he was a good guy who's had a bad run, and at his Christmas party he made a mistake that he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. But in any event, we also help people, as I said, who have made low level mistakes and not so low level mistakes, and also people who are losing their licence for reasons other than drink driving. I acted at Richlands Magistrates Court yesterday for a guy found with marijuana and methamphetamine in his system. I achieved the mandatory minimum 1 month disqualification for him and a fine. And also with people who lose demerit point, people who get suspensions for loss of demerit points and high speed, dangerous driving, careless driving, you name it. If it happens in a car and you're going to lose your licence or go to jail or anything between, that is all we do. And unlike certain other firms who also have traffic and drink driving websites, we don't have multiple websites. Our name is on the website, Wiseman Lawyers, and we don't masquerade as something that we're not. Okay, the young man who's engaged me today, he's been charged with drink driving, 0.199, so almost 4 times the legal limit. He's on his P plates, which compounds the matter even more. You'll remember from last episode, when you're on your P plates, 0 blood alcohol content, so he's 4 times the legal limit had he have been on his opens, and obviously given that he's supposed to be 0, he shouldn't have anything in his system. Further compounding the matter, he's got a previous drink driving, a low range drink driving about 4 years ago, so it was within the last 5 years, which is what's given the most amount of attention by the magistrate. You'll remember also from last time, when you charge high range, there is no maximum. The maximum is an absolute loss of licence, so a lifetime loss of licence. That said, when someone is given any kind of licence disqualification of longer than 2 years, once they've served 2 years, they can make an application to the court, and obviously we can assist you with that in getting their licence back early. But obviously that's not the case today. But as I said, he's facing a maximum of an absolute loss of licence. Ordinarily, when you're high range, the mandatory minimum is 6 months. But when you've got a previous low range in the last 5 years, that mandatory minimum then jumps to 9 months. So he faces today a maximum lifetime loss of licence, mandatory minimum 9 months. And as I said, he's not 0.15, he's well over 0.15, 0.199 with the previous in the last 5 years. As I said, mandatory minimum 9 months. It would be highly inappropriate of me to go in and simply say, Your Honour, 9 months is appropriate. I'd be pretty much screamed out of the court, but I am going to ask for a penalty within the range of 9 to 12 months. So I'm still seeking 9 months, but I'm putting a window of 9 to 12 forward. I am lowballing it a bit, but based on the circumstances of my client, I think it's appropriate to lowball the proposed penalty in this instance. The reason being, he's a concreter. He's only ever been a concreter. Without his licence, he can't get to his job sites. Obviously, concreting is not a job that you can do at home and have people bring the job to you. It's, you know, it goes without saying he needs to be there. Also, he lives in a regional centre, Cairns, while the public transport's of an adequate nature. You can't bring a cement mixer on the bus, and the bus can only take you to locations within Greater Cairns. His employer services the entire northern Queensland area, so everywhere as south as Mackay, as north as Weipa, and as far west as the border. So without a licence, he's only going to be able to do part-time work. And obviously he's going to suffer extreme hardship as a result. Further compounding this, he's almost completed a coxswain's ticket. For those who don't know, a coxswain pilots a small boat for commercial purposes. He's done all of his training. The only exams he's got left are his final exams. He can't do those until he's got his sea time up. He's about halfway through getting his sea time up, and whilst he's without a licence, it's going to be almost impossible for him to get to the relevant ports so that he can get that sea time up. So, the job that he has now is going to be severely compromised and reduced to a part-time role, if not terminated completely. And B, his new career that he's training for is going to be substantially delayed. I mean, the bottom line is he's not going to be able to finish his coxswain's ticket while he's without a licence, and he most certainly won't be able to get a job as a coxswain whilst he's unable to drive. Okay, well, I'm pulling up to court now, so I'll see you guys back in the car after this short break, and I'll let you know how we went.
Driving was real risky, but you did it and your license might be gone. Man, this be a problem, but Wiseman lawyers got you. I'm telling you they solve it. Don't let this nonsense stop you. License confiscated, ain't no laughing matter. Losing your job, jail time, what a disaster.
Well, of Caboolture writes, I was told that Wiseman lawyers were the best in traffic matters, and I was not disappointed. My case was quite complex, and getting a work license was extremely difficult. But as the judge stated, your lawyer went above and beyond for you, and if it was not for that, you would not be granted this work license. I can't believe we got over the line, and I highly doubt any other lawyer would work as hard as Wiseman lawyers did for my case. I cannot thank Andrew and Greg enough.
Don't even try self-representation. You're sure to get a lengthy disqualification. Wiseman will get your work license. Get your hardship license, reppin' Queensland. Call them up, they really...
Okay, happy days. Client's very happy. Whilst I didn't get him the mandatory minimum in 9 months, I did achieve a 12-month disqualification, which, as you remember, was within the window which I was aiming for. And I did say before I went in that by saying 9 to 12, I was really lowballing it in light of his reading and that previous within the last 5 years. However, I was able to convince the magistrate that my client didn't have any genuine intention of driving. He was simply relocating his car within the car park to what he thought was a safer spot, and that the hardship which would be impacted upon his current job as a concreter. You remember I said that he's gone from full-time to part-time as a result of this offence, as well as his ability to complete and gain any kind of career as a coxswain was severely jeopardised as well. So he's happy. He'll be back on the road in 12 months. And yeah, I got him exactly what I told him I'd get, and I'd be disappointed if I hadn't, and as I'm sure the client would. All right, look, well, that's me done in Cairns. I've achieved what I came to achieve, put another smile on another face. Next week we got jobs at Toowoomba, back at Mackay, and to be honest, I don't remember where else. We've got a full week, put it that way. Greg Murphy, our client manager, he's currently on leave, so I'm trying to run the office and appear at court myself. So I've, to be honest, lost track of my calendar, but as soon as I'm back on deck, I'll know exactly what I got on next week. But I do know, as I said, I'm at Toowoomba for 2 matters next Thursday, back at Mackay for another drink driving on Friday. Actually, you know what? Monday I've got a mid-range drink driving at Coolangatta, as well as a demerit point special hardship licence Monday afternoon at Richlands. And on Tuesday, I've got... No, it's escaped me. You're going to have to wait and see. The next episode will be filmed at Toowoomba. You'll note I'm not in the Toyota 86 today, given I'm in Cairns. It's a hire car. But the Toyota 86 does go into Bullet supercharged cars on Wednesday to have a Bullet supercharger installed, as well as extractors and a cutback exhaust. So you won't see the 86 at Toowoomba next week, and obviously I'll be back in a hire car next Friday when I'm in Mackay. But the next episode after that, you'll be seeing me in the supercharged Toyota 86, so you'll hear a bit more of a different note in the background as I'm going to and from court. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful day in Cairns, and I'll see you next time.
Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team.